Welcome everybody back to Everyday August. It's day 25. We don't talk about day 24, but it's day 25. And we are here to play Garten of Banban 6. Now, last year in Everyday August, we played Garten of Banban 1 through 4. There is no fifth game. The fifth game is not real. So now we're going to be playing the sixth game. I got gifted this to play on stream, and so in Everyday August tradition, we're here. The number 5 does not exist. Exactly. Go looking for the number 5 in the dictionary. It just doesn't exist. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Because I know how bad the first couple were, and then they started getting decent. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna jump in. It should probably take me about an hour and a half. Debate, considering how long the other games were. We will see. But I feel like we're just gonna jump straight into it, as long as my computer doesn't fucking crash while trying to load it. Why is it in 720p? Guys, my monitor is my monitor is a 2K monitor, so 1440p. That doesn't exist. That's fun. I love fucking around with my settings. It at least looks a bit better. I just can't believe they don't have a whole full screen option. I think I'm currently running the game at 35 frames a second. So that's wonderful. Can I turn VSync on? Maybe not. We'll see how this plays. New game, version 1.1.0. That's gonna be fun. I don't really remember what happened. For a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. Protect the queen. Protect the scepter piece. Hide. Alright, so I believe in chapter 4, in chapter 4, it ended with the jester, the jester dude making the queen kangaroo laugh, which unleashed the naughty ones. Yeah, and they're bad. And so we went down further, deeper with the sheriff, who we played on day 1. Oh my god, Hyde. Hyde is ticked. We did not protect the queen. And we did not protect the scepter piece. We've got to find the scepter piece, maybe? I don't really know what's going on. We're gonna get yeah, see, this motherfucker right here was the cool guy. Oh, shit.
The thought of what could be happening on the floor above terrifies me.
Yeah, same, dude.
Picture hundreds of angry animals finally escaping, with only one thing capable of giving them peace. And that's to get you and your friends. Their captors.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Trouble, partner.
Yeah, we are in big trouble.
Long, unless you want to be swallowed whole with sharp teeth making you easier to digest.
Oh, it's telling me how to... You can use the arrow keys for movement? What the hell? Do you think using both? Oh, I could use both. Left mouse button. Yeah, I remember how to use my toy. You fucking stupid or something? Alright, go over here instead. This thing's stupid as hell. I did it. I win. Was that all I had to do? Or do I have to press this button as well? Can you get out of my way? No? But I pressed the button. Hello? Anybody in there? What do you want me to do? What? How are you back there? What's this? A key. Oh, I found the key card. I see. Key card. What do I do with this man? Bro is just here, chilling. Spaghetti noodled all over the floor. Alright, I did it. I did the thing. that mean we run?
That's our ticket out of here, partner.
That does mean I'm out. Are you gonna come with me? Day 25? Day 25, Frosty! I'm just gonna assume that I gotta go this way. Fucking, what is... Are you gonna come with me?
Follow me.
Here we go, he's coming with me. Oh my goodness.
Prettiest. But it should be unoccupied at least.
Are you gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna follow you, dude. Just don't leave me alone. We made it to day 25. There is a week left of everyday August.
What? Come on.
Oh, fuck.
We can't stay in the dark. Let's head to that lot over there.
I don't know what's going on. I am running. He's just a chill dude. He is a chill dude. He's like the only chill dude. I wonder if it's like actually trying to kill me.
Phew. We should be safe for now.
Dude, what just fucking happened, man? I just ran for a while. Fish, indeed. What the fuck was that? Was that supposed to be, like, scary? Because nothing ended up happening.
Man, do I not miss this place.
What do you mean by this? Is
This
that
where
Freddy
I took
Five
refuge
Bear?
After being dumped down here by your
No,
kind.
this is... What's his name
Many
again?
Cold and lonely nights have been spent here.
Sheriff Toadster. I'm in the storage bay. Okay. This is the Queen. He's doing, like, bullshit over there.
And it's foolish enough to let myself believe that things could get better.
Things could get... We got a
Here I am.
house.
Back to square one.
Back to square
Like I
one.
told you earlier.
Why is there just a random house here? The Queen's Scepter is... What's going on with the floor? You guys see this? Like, what the fuck is... What is this? What is going on? Why is there, like, ghosting happening? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Are you good?
You should be safe from them as long as
That's
you stay
probably
in
what I
these
should be
spaces.
paying attention. The naughty ones
First thing you
despise
should do
light.
Is find a way to safely get to the other sectors.
That looks
Let's
like
have a look
parkour. That looks like parkour. Find a way to travel safely. Guys, I found parkour. Oh no! I didn't make it. Hammer. Oh, drone customization. Classic look. I don't know what any of this is. I'm assuming that that means that this is like bonus lore or whatever. I thought I was running. What? I definitely made that. I just got hit by a wall. That's crazy. Am I even supposed to be jumping to that location? Okay, I wasn't running there. That was my bad. What do I... Am I stupid? Surely that's not... Surely I'm thinking that this is the... See, I just slide off. I don't, you know what? Don't care. I don't know what any of that is. We've got a lot of ghosting going on. Can I go in the house? Open door. There seems to be one green light. Damn pipes. I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna be real. I love running the game at 40 frames a second because it's just a big open fucking room. I know that the naughty ones... Okay. The naughty ones despise light or whatever they said. What's that? Is that a hat? Sombrero. Can I wear a sombrero to make them like me? Am I supposed to be trying to do this? Like, is this a thing that I'm supposed to be doing? Can I hit this door with my... Where is my drone? Dude, do you know where my drone is? You know where my drone is, dude? I have no idea what's going on. I'm assuming that I've got to go to the areas with the light, but nobody's told me how to get over there. Fuck is that? Are those balloons? Did you guys see that? Or is this like actual just ghosting happening? Where's my drone at? Oh, there it is. Go that way. Go that way. You see, like, what is that? Did you see that? Guys, what the fuck? Can I get my drone to come this way? Wait. Stop hitting. Come on. Come on, drone. You got this. Are you stuck in the wall? What's going on? What? You good? Is this thing stuck? Is bro stuck? Oh my god. Oh. I fixed it. Bro was stuck. Go! Let's go. Can I ride my drone? Hold on. Idea just dropped. Oh, it's not a collidable object. Man. This is so sad. Can I like hit the big green button on the wall with my drone? Is this a thing that works? Nope. Do you know what I'm supposed to do, my guy? You haven't really told me anything. I don't know if that's, like, the correct way to go, because I'm assuming that this would be, like, bonus? I don't know. Like, why can't I jump up there? He's just standing there smiling. Yeah, he's hoping that I'll figure out where to go first. I swear I can make that. I don't know how I'm not making that. I'm hoping that this is not, like, bonus. Fuck off. Because if it's bonus, then what am I doing here? You know? Alright, fuck it. We just ball. What's the point, you know? Could I run back this? Oh, there's like arrows or whatever. So surely if I, like, follow the arrows, the whatever thing is over there? Or do you think I'll just die instantly when I go into the darkness? Can you, like, fucking help me or something? Like, there's no... You're not telling me anything. I love that that pops in and out. Fuck it, we ball. Guys, I'm about to get jump scared in 3, 2, 1. Get to safety. Cool. I mean, that wasn't very good timing. I love how it said get to safety. What do you mean? How am I supposed to get to safety? Bro has not told me how to get to safety. Okay. I'm gonna press E. I pressed E. Where am I now? I'm back in the fucking building again. What am I doing? Can I go in the house? I swear I am not able to go in the house. And I can't get up there. Let me in. Can I break the window? I don't even think there's anything in there. What if I swipe the keycard? Nope. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. Something I'm missing. Can I go back the way I came, like all the way over here? Or is that a good idea? What even killed me last time? Something dropped from the ceiling. I don't think there's going to be any goods if I come this way. Is bro still spaghettied on the floor? He is. What's good, my guy? There's no, like, lights or anything over here. That's still here. I got a second key card. I got a second key card for floor -5. Why is that? They don't expect you to come back. I already had that key card. I don't need another one. I also don't know how to get to safety. Like, what is exactly does it want me to do? Can I hit these things with my drone? No. I can't, like, turn the power off in here to turn the power on somewhere else. I don't think. And there's nothing. What? Was I supposed to die? I think that... Your toy is now equipped with a light source. The fuck? I don't know. What the fuck? What is happening? Why are you here now? Where did you come from?
Hey, partner. You happen to know anything about someone who tricks others and imprisons them? This dame claims someone kidnapped and imprisoned her for some time, but she managed to escape.
I didn't get a good look at them.
I have a feeling the culprit is incredibly clever and good at what he does, and that he's very handsome.
I didn't say that.
My gut feeling's never wrong, and something
Am I
tells
crazy?
me he is very handsome. But you came to the right place, miss. It should be safe here for now.
My students are my responsibility. I can't teach them without a full attendance list. The principal would be very
What is
mad
this
if I did.
attempt at humor? I have no
We
idea.
ought to find the culprit, but let's make sure we're alive to do so.
I can't.
first.
I can't. I
How
can't
about
go
you head
anywhere.
over to the introduction sector and look for the first switch.
I
I'll
can't
have Stinger
move.
Flynn transported here. Mrs. Mason, You seem to have been through
My
a
name's
lot,
Mrs.
and you
Mason.
need everyone to stay focused. I think you should rest for now.
Am I tripping right now?
Maybe get through this alive.
You mind? What? Huh? Oh, I was like, where'd she go? Oh my god. How do I put a light on my drone? How do I... Can I put a light on my drone? No. Okay, I need to make my way over to the introduction center, which is where I was trying to go originally. Let's go, my drone. Oh yeah, check this fucking shit out. Go that way. The light. I'm lit. Oh yeah. I'm making my way downtown. You mind? Go that way instead. Do I go to zigzag? How accurate do I need to be? Like, can I just tell it to fuck off that way? I'm assuming I'm doing the right thing. Keep going. Keep... Oh. Go that way a bit. Diagonal, motherfucker. I don't know if the lights are flashing is a good thing. Can you go a bit higher, please? How high can you go? And is it a good... Nope, nope, nope. Go down. Absolute fucking go down now. I don't know if this is, like, purposefully what I'm supposed to be doing. Haha. Light switch. I've made my way. I've fucked up somehow. Come this way a bit. Oh, wait. Okay. This is fine. I gotta make my way over there. I'm assuming that I can make stairs. Boop. That was it? That's fucking it? That's the only thing? Dear Mummy, we will not talk to the face like Miss Mason said. I'm Miss Mason, I think. I think that's what was said. Okay, cool. I'm gonna press this button. Hello? So this is the introduction sector. I think Miss Mason was the white thing you just met? I have no idea. Oh, what is this? Oh no, do I have to, like, keep things in mind? This is a big fucking whiteboard. I'm afraid that the entire, like, light thing is gonna be the entire, like, gimmick of what's going on here. Anything through the... I can't even see anything through the gap. Okay. So there's, like, different lights and stuff. I don't... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I do get what I'm supposed to do with the lights. Your daily dose of motivation is a series of events played in the correct order. No way. Oh, what the... Okay. I can't interact with anything right now. I'm assuming that I'm supposed to, like, press the buttons in the right order, but I don't know how to activate them right now. Or, like, these lights are gonna be shining on each other. We shouldn't assume. True. Because it makes an ass out of you and Ming. That's so true. There isn't even, like, a thing to start it. Can you come inside, dude? Drone? Come in. Come inside. Come in. We go this way. Because I can't see anything in this fuck-ass corner. Doesn't look like there's anything anyway, but, like, just to be safe. Like, who knows? They might be like, oh no, the naughty ones are here as well. Oh no. I actually have no idea what's going on. What's that? It's a tape. What do I do with the tape? Why are you back outside? What the fuck? What even the fuck was that other thing that I just found? What do I do with you? How do I unlock? What am I doing? Oh. You know, that makes more sense. I missed something. I'm not allowed to jump. I'm banned from... What? Pressing the spacebar makes you not move? So, like, if I try to... I press the spacebar and now none of my buttons are working. What the fuck? Okay, that's a bit weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. No, you stay away from me.
Are they gone?
No, stay away. Stay away.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Bullshit, you're not gonna hurt me.
I've done enough damage as it is. I know it doesn't make up for what I've done and tried to take you down.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving.
Sorry.
I don't care for your... I truly am!
What came over me, I just couldn't hold myself back.
What do you want from me?
Consequences, well. And I still
I don't like
went
this
ahead
guy.
and
He's
said
scary.
that
Well,
stupid
he's
joke.
the villain that caused
Now
the ending of the last
probably
game.
dead because of me. I wouldn't blame you if you don't forgive me, but I will be very.
This guy's
thankful
trying to
if you
fucking
do.
dude, like he...
Just
I don't trust this
know
guy.
that I'll do my best to make up for what I did.
You gonna help me
You're here
then?
for the switch, for the room where the scepter is, right?
No?
It's in here, but it's inside of that locker. I can't figure out what to do.
You're gonna steal the scepter, aren't you? Oh, you're just gonna let me inside? Do you think I'm gonna get jump scared if I walk right up to him? Oh, he didn't. Yippee, friends. That is a side eye and a half, holy shit. Don't teleport behind me, please. What is that? Headphones? I can't... I'm not allowed to jump. I pressed the button. Did anything happen outside, dude? Did anything happen? I pressed the button. I pressed a button. Nothing? Oh, as in, like, it's in here. I see. This is also... Okay, I don't really know what's going on. So it looks like I've got to turn light in and out. And, like, there's a bunch of different, like, light sources and stuff. Oh, okay, so they're lit up now. That's good. I keep pressing the spacebar because I want to jump. Why is this game not allowing me to jump anymore? Okay. What if... Oh, fuck. Okay. What colors do I want to do? And how am I supposed to know what colors are correct? So that one's like 2 light blue and 2 normal blue. Which is this one over here. I'm going to try for the red light first. And then it's 2 light blue, like a teal, like this one here. And then 2 teal, this one. And then 2 teal. What's the difference between this one and this one? I may have fucked up already. Oh wait, they would be opposite, like this one here. And then the 2 nice blue are opposite. I feel like I'm pressing the same fucking button. This one? Yeah. And then the 2... Are they the same? Are they like both teal? Yeah, so it's this one over here. And then if I've done this correctly, I should have red light. Yippee! That says something. I don't know what that says, but it says... Oh, I probably have to make it... Okay, I get it. I've got to turn all of the lights on. I've got to move them to the, like, big projector over there. Keep going. Keep going. I think that just says Banban Kindergarten. Yeah, that says Banban's Kindergarten. I'm assuming that this is the puzzle that I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, the red light is done. Now we try for the blue light. I don't know if I want to try and go for the closet. Start here. So there's two teal. I don't know if it's this one or if it's this. This one makes the most sense. And then the 2 blue opposite. This one. And then the two blue, this one. I think. Are they light or are they whatever? Yep. And then the 2 light blue next to each other, I think is that one over there. This one. And then just one, I think it's this one. And then the 2 light blue and 2 this one. Hell yeah! It's working. I'm doing it. I'm solving the puzzle. I don't know how long this game is. Keep going. Turn. 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 Okay, I think I'm doing it correctly. And then the green. So it starts with this one. And then it's the two teal. This one. Then it's the 2 teal next to each other. This one. And then it is the 2 light blue next to each other. This one. Then it is the 2 nice blues next to each other. This one. And then it is the 2 blue and 2 light blue. Hell yeah, I'm winning, guys.
What are all of these colorful lights for?
Bro, I don't fucking know. Oh, and then I turn the lights off. I think. Once this is all done. I don't actually know what I'm doing, but this is the puzzle. This is what it's asking me to do. Take your seats.
Gotta hide! Get in here!
hide.
We gotta wait till whatever video is playing outside ends.
Okay.
Don't say a word.
Shut the fuck up.
Hello? Anybody in there? It's your friend, Banban. I need your help.
He's out already? Don't even think about opening this door.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Oh no.
It's gonna let me open it. I love that I love it. It lets me open it. That's amazing.
Open up.
No.
Open up.
No, dude.
Open up.
No, dude. Surely it would be so
The
funny.
lights are turning back on.
Aw.
I think the video
It's our
is
friend
in-
Banban.
It's
Imagine.
worse than I thought. And it's all because of me.
You did this.
We should go back to wherever you came from. On the
Wherever
way
you
back,
came
I'll
from.
think of
Where did
some
you
jokes
come
that
from,
might
dude?
distract the sheriff from obliterating me on sight.
I don't. Just go away in handcuffs, dude. I did the thing. Alright. Why? Are you following me? Oh, you're following me. We're friends now. We're besties now. What is a banban? I don't know, Luca. What is a peak? I just saw you open peak. This is not a banban. The banban is the red one. I can show you what a banban is. I've learnt. If I just need to get over there. You ready, my friend? We're besties now. Got caught in 4K. I know, it was so funny. I just saw you randomly open it, and then you message in chat. It was so funny. I didn't even say anything. Luca up peeking. Luca is peeking. What? Come. No, no. Fuck you. Fuck you, I'm leaving. I don't even know what's going on over there. I don't want to know. Is something chasing me, or is this, like, just ambient noise? I don't want to think about it. I know you're not the one chasing me, dude. Surely I can... Oh, I should be able to make that. Oh shit, they've got defenses. Oh, okay, so they turn on as I move. That's good. Alright, come with me, friend. Don't obliterate him on sight.
A lot of guts showing up here, Bitter Giggle. I should take you out where you stand. Did you really think that I'd allow you in here?
You gonna allow me in?
Look who it is. My partner in fighting crime turns out to be
Why do they sound like the
wanted
minions?
criminal behind my back.
Don't ask.
I had a bad feeling about you the moment I saw you.
No,
Wanted
no,
to use
please
you
let
as
me
bait
in.
for the other criminals, but the Queen
Don't look at me
insisted
like
we give
that.
you a chance. Should have gone with my instincts. As usual, I was right.
Don't look at me like
You
that.
two should go. Your fate in here won't be much better than your fate out there with the naughty ones.
No, but I'm trying to help.
don't
I
need
pressed
no
the button.
partners. I'll find Little Beak, and together, we'll rid the world of monsters.
I want to
like
help you. Oh. What the hell? What the fuck?
No! I'll save you!
Okay, bye.
Get out of here!
Where are we supposed to go? What the fuck was that? What do you want me to do? Like, dude, you can't get out of there.
Okay. We're safe for now.
Oh,
So
hey, buddy.
There's that.
Bro got snatched. I know.
You two,
Hey, what's
the
up?
duo of destruction. Didn't you cause all of this to happen?
I don't know this guy.
I did. And I plan to make
This guy's
up
like the
for it.
villain.
Everyone that you cared to see you redeem yourself is probably already gone.
Why is this
So
sad?
what's the point?
How do you even talk? Jellyfish have no brain.
I don't really care what's going on
You
here.
should go turn on the other switches of the door.
I can't believe I'm working with my
Let's head to the
worst
spirituality
enemy.
sector next.
So this is a banban. So this is banban. He's the red one. We just saw Banbalina get snatched, which is the white one. And then we have Sheriff Toadster over here who ran after her. Stinger Flynn is that fucker over there. Opila Bird is a motherfucker. I don't even know what Captain Fiddles is. Jumbo Josh is the lad. Slow Celine, I think, died. This is the Queen. And inside are the naughty ones, which currently are outside in the darkness over there. That's the Scepter that we were talking about. Nab Nab is whatever the fuck this thing is. And that's Nab Nalina. Beaten by homies love Jumbo Josh. Yeah. And this is Bitter Giggle. This guy is Bitter Giggle. He's like the villain or whatever the fuck. He caused the naughty ones to come out of Queen Bounce Cell? I don't know. The Queen's thing. The Queen's pouch. You gonna come with me, or are you just gonna stand there? Or am I gonna walk off and find Banban? Where do you want... Did it say which way I'm supposed to go? All I'm hearing is words. I'm so not up to date with the lore. I only know up to like 3. Well, yeah, I just kind of explained the lore of 4. So I went that way. I'm assuming that I want to go this way. Come to me, my drone. Did you just hit that fucking tree? Alright. I'm just gonna assume that this is the way I want to go. Can I please... Here we go. Alright. Don't you fucking FNAF ambience me. Why? I was like, why is the ceiling fucking red? Alright, hold on. I'm gaming. Go. Go. Go this way. I follow the lamps. I follow the lamps. Whatever the fuck that was took the other ones somewhere. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, I'll be real. I'm going in a direction and hoping that this is the right way. It didn't tell me not to go this way. You know? But, I'm not seeing any... Oh, I kind of see some light, I think. Over there. I love that they've just made this big room of darkness. Like, why have they done this? Why would Jumbo Joss do this? Oh shit, okay. Why did they let me do this? I don't... Okay. I can run between all of the... Did I skip something? I don't really understand. I'm gonna hit this. My friend! My friend hit the button for me. I don't even know what his name is. This is Proto Banban, I think. But we just got access to this location, I think, maybe. Never mind, I'm not allowed in. Anybody in there? Oh, that's like a tree. Okay, well, I don't have a key card to get in, which sucks, I guess, so I have to go this way. I will follow the arrow that way. Go! Why are you so close to the ground, dude? Go up. I'm just gonna keep going in this direction, because that's the way that everybody else went. I'm gonna redeem myself. I can't believe that this dude just decided to turn the light on. It's crazy. Now, do you think they all got taken and, like, got eaten or something? Or, like, what do you think's going on in there? You know? Or just ran after them without a second thought. Like, am I just gonna find a dead body? A dead body in quotation marks, because I don't know if these guys can actually die. Path to redemption. Yes, this is the path to redemption. I'm trying to redeem myself. Bitter Giggle did not follow me. I'm redeeming myself by myself. Ooh. I think that's the lights over there. Yes, it is. Boop. No, I am not allowed. I am not allowed to activate the lights. Can I activate this? No. What do I do? I can't get in there. I don't think I can get up here. What is that? I think there's another button up here. Oh, I thought that was something else. Yeah, no, it's not letting me. What does it want me to do? Oh, shit. I'm about to die, guys. I don't have safety. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. I got delivered scones. Yummy. So I gotta find a key card. Oh. Do you have a key card for me? Do you have a key card for me? Do I have to go back up? Like, where does it want me to go now? Because I went that way and the light turned on, but I can't get in the door. Unless the key card is back in that spot. And I missed it. It's entirely possible. Thank God these turn on. I wasn't even aware that they turn on. Good, I don't need my drone. I'm just gonna go check this area again. Maybe I missed something. Shut your ass up. Did I miss it? You guys are right, these do sound like the Minions. Can I still press the buttons? I can. Tropics today freaking suck? Yeah? What are you eating? I'm eating scones that I got delivered. Hand delivered. There's no way I'm gonna remember this. Guys, there's no shot I remember this. I wish I could hit them from far away. I can jump again! I'm free to jump! Jumping! Holy shit. I've unlocked the jump button. So it's the 2 teal one and... Oh god. So it's... that one? That one? That one? Yeah. That one, that one. That one, that one. That one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. Gotta get some painting done, but I'll be here watching your redemption arc. Hell yeah. Did I fuck that up? Hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope you also have a good rest of your night. Did I fuck up? Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that's... yeah, I fucked up. It's 4, 5, 6. No. That's 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Did I just do it wrong again? Might be stupid. I'm not very good with patterns when I can't see the pattern. There we go. I'm also not very good at remembering. Alright. We're locked the fuck in. The door is open. What is inside? It better be something fucking fantastic. I hope it's not law. It's law. It's the queen. Damn it. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I wanted the goods. Damn it. Where the fuck is this key card? Where am I supposed to find a key card? What does it want me to do? What does it want me to do? Because yeah, I can walk all the way over here, but there's no key cards that I can use. And I don't know where, like bro is. Like, where is homie? They disappeared somewhere. Do I have to go back up into that house? That would suck. I have no idea where I'm going. What was that? Oh, it was just a light pole, that's fine. Who cares? Keep going! Tree. Go past the tree, please. I just wish the drone was a bit fast. Like, you bitch. Come on. I think I just... Oh, no, it's fine. What do I do? Like, what does it want me to do? Where did you go? Oh, you're still there. I guess I'll just make my way over here. Did he say which way to go? Because I wasn't listening to him. I just forgot to listen to him. You're joking. Go this way instead. Get to safety? Fuck you mean? Bro, it was right there! The light was right there! Come on. Ah. Don't you fucking boo me. I'm so confused. What does it want me to do? I'll fucking do it again. No, please. Like, there's the potentiality sector and there's the conditioning sector. The conditioning sector does not sound good. I've been over there. I couldn't find anything. Did bro, like, drop the... I just realized that this is not knocked over anymore. Did bro drop a key card or something or anything? The sombrero is back. Sombrero, I have 2 of these. Ay ay ay. Alright, fuck it. We'll go this way again. Come on, drone. We go this way. Again. And hope we find something. I don't actually know if we're gonna find anything. Because it's either that or climbing back up that fucking tower or whatever the hell. I don't know what I was supposed to do. It just didn't let me jump or move or anything when I tried to escape that one dude. Alright, turn the lights on, dude. Thank you. What a legend. What a legend. Because yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I don't have the key to this. I don't think the key was up here. Oh my fucking god. Guys, I may be stupid. Oh. Oh, these guys are real.
Come on, man. We have to get back together.
They are real.
Not a chance. Your jokes
That's impressive
are trash.
that they're hovering
We'll
like that.
have one leg. Everybody will think you're the joke when you're hopping around like a bunny.
You gonna fall?
We must get back together to prevent that.
Oh my god.
Oh, you make a good point. Let me think about it for a second. Never!
Oh shit! They just fucking died. I just watched two guys die in front of me. Oh my god, I just watched them die. I don't know what that was all about. There's a hat over there. Okay. Is there a key card? I can't believe I just watched two guys just... Well, I guess it was one guy in two bodies or something. What just happened? Oh shit, there's like a whole area down there. No. I wonder if I can make that. Yes, I can. Make these. An extra tape. Hey, drone, come the fuck down here. Please. Yo. Get down here! Awesome. Thank you. I'm assuming that I've got to hit that. Can I get them to hit it? Will the drone actually hit the button? Or am I too far away? I think I'm too far away. Can you hit this instead? Nice. Hell yeah. Winning. Oh, hey. You good, man? What's poppin'? You good?
I will find it! The perfect joke! I might have lost a leg, but it will all be worth it in the end.
Oh shit,
I
bro,
just have
lost
to
a
make
leg.
sure I don't lose the other one! But I must remember, absolutely no more jokes about being trapped in a kangaroo's pouch!
Kangaroo's pouch? Are these all like... I'm assuming these naughty ones are like clones or something? I don't really know what's going on. Oh. It's him. It's him. Hello.
Glad to know you survived the madness happening
It's
outside.
him.
I've seen
It's
cases
the
of kids
banban.
before, but nothing this crazy. You're not much of a talker, so I'm going to assume you're here for an important reason.
Yeah.
You wouldn't risk your life to be here otherwise. Whatever it is, I'll come with you.
Oh, it's dark in there now. Oh, you're gonna come with me? Awesome. Thank you, Banban. That's the guy the game's named after. Yes, and you didn't see him until, like, the second game, I think. Anyway. I gotta lock in. Hat. Go down. And then can you hit that button? Or you can, that's gonna just... I crouch or anything? That doesn't look like it's helping. Why is that wall so fucked? I don't know what's going on there. Was I supposed to grab something, or like why did you go over there? What's going on? I wish I could crouch. That's not what I wanted to do. So you just here to look pretty and stand in my way, I guess. I probably missed another fucking keycard on the floor, didn't I? Wow. How do I get the drone to go over there? Well, first things first, let's get the drone in here. Because this is what I care about. Up this shit. Come up. Have the drone come in the door and light up this area down here. Because there might be something useful. There might be something down here that I can't see right now. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think there is anything good down here. I can't see shit. I feel like I'm not supposed to be down there, but whatever. And it's the same up here. Okay. Where do I find these fuck-ass keycards? Banban, can you help me? Where do I find these fuck-ass keycards? Do I have to explore that area down there? Wouldn't be over here. At least I can jump again. Not on the floor. You didn't have it, do you? Ooh, I can actually see, like, most of the room. Go that way. Anything? Or is this just an empty fucking black room? That's crazy. I was hoping that there was going to be something good in here, but nope. Awesome. Come up the stairs. Come on. I hate that I have to click like every. Oh, I thought it just like fucked itself. Come over here. I think the stairs are fine. All right, you go up. Alright. Is there anything in this room that I can use? Or is it just ambience? What the fuck? Oh, what? I can't get up there, but like there's an area. Anyway. Okay. It's not open though. And I don't know how to open it. I can't like crouch or anything, I don't think. Can I get you to go like directly under it? Wait, hold on. Idea just dropped. Hopefully not me. So what I do is I put the drone. Oh god. I put the drone like straight in the middle, like right here. Maybe not perfectly there. But like I try to have it straight on. And then I go back up, and then I go to the other side, and then I go as far as I can to where the button would be. On this, like, walkway. And Try to make it go here. That's what the Giant's X is for. I'm a puzzle solver. I did it, Banban. I solved your fucking ass puzzle. Click. You gonna come with me, dude? You might want to drone. Okay, bye. Fuck ass. I just got Con tried to do the scout cannon skip and only made it to the kiln. Didn't they patch? Oh well, they didn't patch it, but like they made it so you can't go straight to the peak, if I remember correctly. I'm like, I don't want to stay in the darkness because, you know, the darkness kills me, but I don't know where I'm going. Banban is talking. This one needs opening as well. Fuck it, I'll just run after him. What's the darkness gonna do? Kill me? Should've just walked with him. Where are you, buddy? Oh, hi. Oh, shit. Wait, what the fuck? This one needs opening as well. I can open it for you, dude. I got the key card. Go in.
Look at this place.
It's very desolate.
Seems really familiar, but I'm not sure where I could have ever seen something like this.
Is this where you got created? There is one missing, or something. Does this mean Banban has to go in here and the lights turn on or off or something? I mean, I see where I'm supposed to activate that, but I'm assuming this is where the key is supposed to go. Check it. Damn, they did patch it? I thought so. Obviously not, like, fully patched, because you can still do it, but, like, mostly patched. Oh, that turned on one of the lights. Okay. I turned on this. Can I move these? I can move these. What I did was raise the fog walls. I'm gonna light my lantern to fight it. Hell yeah. Is this like a puzzle? I don't really... Do I have to move Banban to the light? Like the statue? Is that what I'm supposed to do? God, fuck it. Oh, exercising is the way to becoming Jumbo. Better start pushing. I push. I push him. I can only push one thing at a time. Or not. Alright, keep going. Keep going. I don't know if I'm supposed to... Because I do this. This is gonna be a long fuck-ass puzzle. Oh my god. That one. I can probably get Banban closer. Probably the safest bet. I can do this. Then I can push this one. Maybe. Fuck. I hate this thing. Collision in this game's fucked. Go that way. I move this one up too. I move this one across and up. I move this one up and across. And then Banban gets pushed to the light. I did something. Does this open? No, dude, what? Do I have to do that again? But, like, push him all the way over there now? Bruh. Oh. Alright. Oh, God, okay. I love that I can't just pass through these. I've got to go around. And I push Banban that way. I push this one this way. It's green. This is gonna suck. This is gonna take some time. It's gonna take so much time off me. Why do they do this? I can't. I hate this thing. Go that way. At least it's easier, I think, than the first one. Because I know what I'm doing. Is that one gonna light up? Nope, that one lit up. Okay, so this is different. This is a different one. This is nice. Keep going. Keep going. I've got to push this one this way. Here we go. Speedrun technique. And now I gotta push it back. I love moving multiple at once, it's so useful. At least this one was set up better. Push. And then I'm assuming... Oh. Yes. The red keycard. The Banban keycard. I did it, Banban. I saved it. I win. I did the thing.
Watch out.
I did.
What is that doing in here?
Fuck you mean? Oh. It just jumped. It's almost open. Banban, can you fucking help me, dude? What do you mean it's almost open? How do I open it more?
Hey, is that guy over there a friend of yours?
No.
You can tell him to get down now. It's not like we're gonna eat his pancreas.
Banban?
Hey, you can get down now. We're friendly.
Oh, it's shut the door. Oh! Help.
So,
You're asking too much.
you are my liberator.
Oh, are you the nasty one or whatever?
You had your chance to escape my mayhem.
Oh! Bitter Giggles helping me. Yeah, you freaking died. He's dead! Oh my god, they all fucking died. Come on. Open the fucking door, dude. There we go. Banban, no! I don't even know what the fucking happened. Banban, are you alive? Bitter Giggle, are you alive? Is anyone fucking alive? You okay? I can stand on you. I can jump on you, dude. You're a physical object. Okay, well that worries me because now I've got to make my way back. Where's my drone at? Oh, you're all... Why are you up there? Get down. Get down here. Come down. Come through. Come through the door. Why aren't you coming through the door? Come on. Fuck off. Can you just, like, go through? Please? Please? Can you... What are you getting... What are you hitting? What if you come over here instead? And then you come this way. Stop fucking hitting the door, dude. So that's the thing that keeps trying to kill me. Fuck it. I hate this thing. This is a terrible idea. But, you know. It's probably like the only idea I have right now. Am I gonna get jump scared as soon as I pop down here? Maybe. Opila bird? No, okay, that's fine. You still here, friend? Oh, he's gone. Oh no. Poor guy. Lost his leg. And now his life. I don't know if I want to be doing this. Well, you know what they say. The more the merrier. As I eat my scone. Cream got all over my fingers. Boop.
Hold up, let's stay together.
You're alive? What about Banban? Is he alive?
My head hurts. Did you see where Sir Dadadoo went after our skirmish?
Who?
Wait, I know this place.
You know
the
this
switch
place?
should be on the office above,
The
but
office
getting
above?
in there won't be easy. We would have to
yeah.
activate the 4 locks of the door from down here, but they need fixing first, and they need power.
Recharge
I can
healing light.
fix them if there's power, but I remember the sheriff rigging the power switch so that it would alert the entire facility to our location if activated.
Eyes on the
It
ceiling.
would trigger an alarm, which is sure to attract some unwanted guests.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do about it then?
If you could cover me from above while I fix these switches down here,
Okay.
we might just be able to get into that office.
I can give it a shot.
I'm ready when you are.
The ceiling light. Okay, fuck it.
Don't panic! That was expected!
Where do you want me to go?
Keep your eyes on the 12 lights around me. If they turn red, point one of the light poles at them. You can control
I'll
them.
fucking try.
If too many turn red without your interference, we're done for!
Okay, well, fucking hurry
Eyes
up,
on
dude.
The ceiling, too. The light up there needs to be recharged after each use.
Okay.
Here they come!
Oh boy. Cover bitter giggle from above. There. Oh, that was already covered. Oh. The ceiling light needs to charge? It's over.
One down!
I pressed the button. Did I lose? How? What do you mean the ceiling light needs to recharge? It hadn't even been used yet. I think that's bullshit. But whatever. Alright. I'm locked in. What's this? Law. Don't give a shit about law. Anyway. Can I just recharge the ceiling light like right
Lights
now?
around me. If they turn red, point one of the light poles at them. You can control them. If too many turn red without your interference,
I wonder if it's like the
they're
same.
done for. Eyes on the
Yes,
ceiling,
yes, okay, I get it, I get
The
it.
light up there needs to be recharged after each use.
I get it.
Here they come.
I'm gonna recharge the ceiling light like already. Alright, is it the same as last time? No. I say please?
One down.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh god. You're joking. Come on, press the button. Think I covered him? Oh god.
Two more.
Press the button. Did I fuck up? I did, didn't I? How the hell are you supposed to do anything? That's crazy that that goes so fast. What am I supposed to do? Like, obviously I can't just stay on one end. Wasn't I doing everything as intended? How do I not fuck up there, I guess? Like, I thought I was doing fine.
Don't panic. That was expected. Keep your eyes on the 12 lights around me. If they turn red, point one of the light poles
I thought I
at
was
them.
doing that, though.
You can control them. If too many turn red without your interference, we're done for.
Yeah, I get that. I understand.
Eyes on the ceiling too.
I
The
get
light
that.
there needs to be recharged after each use.
I understand.
Here they come.
Ah, it's on that side. So slow.
One down.
Alright, one's down. I'm gonna move you to the middle, just in case. Did I not press it? Okay. Go over there. I run around. Go up. Go across. I did. Yep.
Two more.
Come on, press the button. That's not the button I wanted. Please. Oh, great.
One more.
Fuck. I pressed the button to take care of those! It never likes me. This sucks. I feel like I'm doing as best as I can, and I'm just not succeeding? Alright. We lock in. Maybe. We lock the fuck in. Let's go, dude.
Don't panic! That was expected! Keep your eyes on the 12 lights around
I
you.
do try.
If they turn red, point one of the light poles at them. You can control them. If too many turn red
try.
without your interference, we're done for!
I'm
Eyes
trying.
on the ceiling, too.
Yes, I get
the light
it.
up there needs to be recharged after each use.
I wish it fucking didn't.
Here they come!
Alright. We lock the fuck in. Alright, where is the first one going to appear? There. Oh shit, not the first one even. I do have time to unfuck myself. Ooh, go.
One down!
Up. Did press the button, good. Go. Run.
2 more!
Run for it. I got time. You're joking, right? Oh, fuck it. Oh, shit.
One more!
I fucked up. I'm living. I told him I was living. Please don't. When is he gonna finish?
Done!
Okay, thank God.
Activate the switch and let's head back! I don't want to spend another minute in this place!
You're telling me, dude. What's this? The surgeon. Oop. I did the thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my God, what's stressful? Oh, where's bro? Where'd bro go? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go. Oh, thank God. Whew! What a fucking... Just... What the hell? That was so pressure. Why did I have to deal with that? I've acquired lollipop. I love my own flavored saliva. Real. I just did like the most stressful thing in my life. Come on, buddy. Come on, friend. Friend flavor. Alright, now I gotta head to the conditioning sector. Which is over there. Is there a point to going that way? Hey. My drone! We go this way. Because I got the key card for it now. Yeah, I've met Sir Dadadu or whatever the fuck his name is, and he's evil and he doesn't like me. He's like, you let me free. And then he beat the shit out of Banban, and then Giggle like tried to stop him, and shit happened. I did like a bunch of puzzles. What's going on? You stuck? You dickhead. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. Alright. We are bowling, I think. I'd like to believe I'm bowling. I believe also that this is the way to get everyone back. Like, this is the way everybody went. So I gotta go this way to get everyone back. Is Garten of Banban 6 just gonna be the end? Like, everybody's just gonna hang out and be like, yo, you fucking made it, dude. I feel like that'd be awesome. Like, everybody hangs out real life. They're all friends now. Oh, shit. Giggle, get out of my way! I'm in the dark! He's fucking trapped me. Cancel my nitro, I'm about to lose access to, like, my 3 most used emotes. Damn. That's unfortunate. Was I supposed to go? Bitter Giggle, you are in the fuck-ass way. He's really good at that. Oh, God. Move! Alright, well, I don't have the blue key card, so maybe it's worth going back the way I came. I don't know. I don't know what way is... that way, I think? I don't know where I'm going. Have you... What the fuck? Why is there just a cube in the middle? The hell? It's just a green cube. Is this why? This is so weird. I'm assuming I've got to make my way back to the beginning. The fuck is this? Can I make my way back to, like, the street lamps? That'd be great. Because I need, like, a blue keycard or whatever the fuck. Alright, that's probably good enough. Hell yeah. Winning! Oh yeah, because... What do you mean we need to talk? Who's trying to get me to talk? Who's talking? Who wants to talk to me? Do you wanna... No? Hold on. We need to talk. Who? I can't... I'm not allowed in. Where is dude? I don't know where bro is. Bro disappeared on me. What do you mean we need to talk? Oh, you're over there. Hey, buddy. What do you want to talk about?
We've been making great progress so far, and it's really getting my spirits up.
That's good.
I'm in the mood to tell a joke. Ready?
No. Do you mind
What
not?
do you call a toad that's upset?
Sheriff Toadster.
Unhappy.
Good joke. Why did you do this? Why have you done this?
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
They laughed. Last time I told a joke, all I heard was yelling.
Yeah, because it was a bad idea that you told the joke, dude. There's a time and place for jokes, man. Okay. There's like, everybody's over there. Like, all my homies are over there. I don't know what's going on. You know, you see this shit? You got the big guy, Stinger Flynn. You got Banban's over there. Where are you running to? You got the dog. Hey, Banban, what's up? You made it. You're alive.
One more switch and we're good to grab the scepter.
Why are we grabbing the scepter?
I guess you could say our day won't be terrible for much longer.
Bruh. Are they gonna laugh?
Anything happen while we were away?
Nothing. It's strange.
I agree. Sir Dadadoo is up to no good.
Yeah, no
Nabnab
shit.
showed up. Although I'm not sure if anyone would be happy to hear this.
Yeah, he did.
He tried some of
He's
his
in the
usual
cage.
shenanigans, so I put him in a cage.
He's been caged.
Also, your big cat friend just walked in here like he knew the place. I didn't dare get close to it.
Yeah, I'm not friends with that.
I need to go see her. She's one of the few that appreciate my jokes.
Tinger Flynn wanted a word. Feels weird being on the same side again after all that's happened.
Why are we all on the same side now? Like, everybody is on the same side. It's crazy. I don't know why we're all on the same side. Anyway, how does it feel to be encaged, bitch? How does it feel to be caged? They forgot to animate some of the pupils' polygons. Oh my god, I could let him out. Hey, dog. What's good, dog? You're not gonna say anything? Okay. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know. Alright, Stinger Flynn, you got a word for me? I don't know who the bad guy is and who the good guy is anymore. Everybody's...
I wanted to
can't
let
move.
you know that this is all happening because of you.
Okay.
Never convince yourself otherwise.
Yeah, this is all happening because of
If
me.
you hadn't intervened with my plan or the Queen's, you'd be home on your warm bed. I would be free of my shackles, and everyone you hurt would not have been hurt.
I hurt someone?
And ask yourself this. If I wasn't hooked up to pipes that drained me of my Jivanium and shrunk my size, could my original size have aided us in our predicament?
I don't know, man.
Because of your foolish decisions, we are even less likely now to ever get back to the children.
Children?
Regardless, there's another thing I want to show you.
What are you
It
gonna...
sure looks like you need it.
He's gonna touch me! He just touched me. Dream sequence. Oh my god, it is a dream sequence. Oh, we're
Morning,
all-
sleepy fellow.
I was gonna say we're all sitting on a... waiting for a
You
bus
should have
stop.
kept sleeping. We're still waiting for the bus. Man, I'm
Oh,
so...
it's the guy!
Quit whining. You're not the only one. Maybe sleep for a bit like Opila.
A bit. She's been sleeping for days.
Oh my god, the bus!
The bus is here.
The bus is here.
Finally.
Ida, the bus is here. Are we gonna get on the bus? Are we bussing? Or is it gonna explode like last
Ignore
time?
that. It's not the correct one.
What?
Oh man. Why are we
Wrong
even doing all
bus?
of this? I don't want to go to the beach anymore. I just want to go back.
We cannot. We must get to the beach.
Must get the beat.
I will be frank. I did
You're
not know
frank?
it would be this difficult to reach our destination. If it weren't for your infuriating actions, we would not be in this current predicament.
Really, Stinger? My actions or your non-existent driving skill?
What is
I
this?
think Opila can drive better than you, and she doesn't even have hands.
What do you think of this
You
Nat
sure
Nat?
you want to do this again?
Do what again? No need to get aggressive.
What do you think, dude?
Actually, I think now would be the time that we just go home.
Do you have any idea how to get back from here?
Well, no, but the captain and I could definitely figure it out. Right, Captain?
Yes.
Captain?
Yeah. Oh, is this guy the captain?
Another bus is here.
Oh,
No one
second
wants to
bus.
conversate with a being who is less useful than the seat we are sitting on.
Let's go, second bus. Just the... Oh, he's leaving. He leaves.
Get back here. This is the wrong bus too.
Get back here, dude. Wrong bus just dropped. Oh,
The captain got kidnapped.
what the fuck?
What are we gonna do?
He just got taken.
I'm thinking.
He just got fucking... Oh my god.
Nab, nab.
We just lost two.
His eyes were still there though.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
We just
We need
lost
to follow.
two.
Wait, is that the correct bus?
Oh. Is that the correct bus? Yeah, I would assume so. We were asleep for a tiny bit. We woke the fuck up. Why did you show me that? What was the point of all of that? Why did you make me get hit by a bus? What was the point of that? Speak to Bitter Giggle. Okay, I'll do that. I wish you could see that every time you pause the game. That'd be nice.
We should have the last switch activated.
Can I have
found
this?
2 of these key cards laying around. Uthman, took one and left one for you.
Uthman? What?
He saw you taking a nap and decided to head there alone.
Fuck you mean?
You should be able to catch up with
Uthman?
He gets really just erratic when I call him Banban. Do you know why that is?
Why would I know that? Anyway. Time for gaming. Alright. We're heading to the last sector, I would assume. We're doing it. Interesting. Oh my god, Dadadoo. I get it. They're saying Dadadoo. Alright, we ball. To the door! To the power! So what? Is it just like, this guy isn't Banban? I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna be real. Ooh, there's like ambient lighting with trees over there. So where's homie? He's like over here somewhere. Can't believe I went the right way the wrong time. Like, multiple times. It's kind of crazy. So is this the keycard I need to open all the doors? I hope so. I'm pretty done with walking around like this. Alright. I turned the power on. Another tape. Did I turn like half the power on? Do I have to hit both? Click. Okay, cool. We have power for every side. I can leave. And I open the door. How did Banban get inside? Are they the same? Did he have the same like key card or whatever? What is this? We're in the conditioning sector. Are we gonna find somebody getting conditioned? The hell? Nailed it. I don't know what that did for me, but it did something maybe. Can I bring my... I was gonna say, can I bring it in here? So where'd bro go? Oh wait, hold on. I need to hit this one first. I wonder what the cage is for. Oh wait, no, this is probably like a bonfire or something. Activate! You fucking with me? Yay. Oh, okay, I see. So I have to hit the button with the keycard to activate the button. Yeah. And then the button activates another keycard space. Is this one? Yes. Ooh, wow, I hit that. Very impressive. This isn't a very difficult puzzle, at least. I'm quite happy that this isn't difficult. Is there gonna be a big chase sequence at the end of the game, like the last couple? Probably. I don't know. Boop. There's a mysterious door there. It makes me worried that I'm gonna die or something when when I press this last button. Well, they're all done. They're all pressed, all the buttons are activated. What now? Do I press this? No. What does it want me to do? I did all the buttons, unless this one didn't actually get pressed. No, it did. What am I missing? What am I missing? Where's Banban? The other keycard or whatever the fuck. Have I missed something? Have I missed the keycard? Am I blind?
Fish!
Fish. What's going on? Oh. I did miss it. Wow. Of course I did. Why do they just leave shit lying around with no explanation of why it's lying there, or like it's just in the middle of the fucking floor. Anyway. Oop. Open the door! The door has been opened. Yippee! Another customizable drone section. Syringan mission. Syringan is looking for lollipops for his patients. Find him 8 lollipops to get your prize. Okay. You have no lollipops to place. I'm assuming that's a lollipop, but oh shit, it's this place! From the beginning, protect the queen, protect the scepter piece, and hide. Shit. The hell? Cat scan. Oh shit. Gimme. That's 2. That's 3. I'm finding lollipops.
Hello, Giant.
Hi.
Stop!
Bye.
Father told us not to talk to strangers.
Why?
But we need help.
What do you need help with?
Did you see our father around?
No, who's your
He
father?
didn't come by today.
He has more arms than you. More than us as well, obviously.
You don't have any
If you see
arms.
him, please tell him we need him to come back.
Yeah, I will. I'll do my... I don't know where your father is. I don't know who your father is. I can assume. Oop. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more lollipop. Oh my fucking god, where is it? Where could it possibly be? You know where the lollipops are? Children? The last lollipop that I need to find is. I'd love to be able to see. I wish I could know where this last lollipop is. It's not on the shelf. It's not up. It's not back there. I'm looking for a lollipop. It's not out here, is it? I feel like that'd be fucking crazy if it was. There was one up here. I want to believe that there's one like in this corner or something, but there's nothing I can... Oh. I was close. There you go. The 8th lollipop just dropped. Are you gonna... Is that the way your father went? Is that a good idea to go this way? Where... Huh. Bye. Oh.
Quick, stay in the middle where it can't reach you.
Where
I was
what
about
can't?
to set up a trap for that thing.
Oh!
Now we gotta get you out. Actually, we can do both. You're surrounded
Go
by
back to
electricity
safety immediately.
but they need a lot of power. Big batteries scattered in the tents in the corners.
What the shit?
Have something do as much noise as possible, and then make a run for it while it is distracted.
How do I do that? Oh! Why? What the fuck? What was I supposed to do? It made the noise and I ran back to safety, right? Like that's what it said to do? I'm very confused. Very, very confused.
Quick, stay in the middle where it can't reach you. I was about to set up a trap for that thing, but now we gotta get you out.
Okay.
Actually, we can do both. You're surrounded by an electricity trap, but they need a lot of power. Big batteries scattered in the tents in the corners. Have something do as much noise as possible, and then make a run for it while it is distracted.
Nope, you can't get me. You can't get me. I don't think. Oh, it's over there. Please. What? I didn't make it? That's crazy. This is gonna be fun. Let me in. Let me reincarnate, please. This is gonna suck.
Quick, stay in the middle where it can't reach you. I was about to set up a trap for that thing, but now we gotta get you out. Actually,
Please.
we can do both. You're surrounded by an electricity trap. They need a lot of power. Big batteries scattered in the tents.
Make noise.
Have something do as much noise as possible, and then make a run for it while it is distracted. Bird up.
Bird up.
Now, head to the lit tents.
What lit tent? Okay. One of them is over there. Ooh. Don't look at me.
All
What do
that
I-
area between those two tents should be out of its reach.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? It told me to come over here. Hi, buddy, are you good? Oh, like over here. I see. It can't see me over here. I'm assuming that's what this means. Haha! Le big battery. So if I knew which one I was going for originally, I could have done this, then gone over there and done the distraction. That makes sense. That checks out. I do like these arrows on the this line and stuff. It's really good. Anyway, roll that shit out, buddy. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Nice.
I don't think it'll fall for the same trick twice, but you still need the other battery. Try and distract it differently, even if slightly.
Go. Go. Go, my friend.
Bird up.
Bird up, bitch. Alright. And then I run for this little area over here. Grab the second battery. run this way to get the distraction. Oh, hey. What is this? Where did this come from? I remember Opila Bird got fucking drenched in whatever this thing is. It evolved into whatever that is. But yeah, that's all I know. Anyway. Rolling, 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 rolling. Alright, I have both batteries. What do I do now? What do I do now? Oh.
It's activated and a large radius should be covered. Get the bird to dive one more time.
Okay. Bitch. Oh my god. Banban, I think we fucking killed it.
If we get through this, we should hire you as a safety trainer. I don't know how long we'll be safe for, so let's get out of here.
How do I get out of there?
Stay where you are and I'll see what I can do about that big door.
That over there? Okay, bye. I don't feel... I was gonna say, I don't feel safe about that. Run for it! Maybe. Oh shit, there's like buttons and stuff. I should be able to press this. Recharge? Oh yeah, fucking bird. I was gonna say bird fucking disappeared. Are you gonna get... Yes. Yes, it did. Oh shit, baby. My baby! You're back! Wait, come... No. Hey, I dealt with it. I dealt with the problem.
That is not something I want to experience again.
Oh, believe me, I don't
I'll look for the switch where I am and you look where you are.
Fuck you mean?
Let me see if I can open that exit for you.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so we killed Big Bird and made it back into Little Bird because the Little Bird got drenched in whatever the fucking good shit was. And it turned into that monstrosity. And I think we just squeezed the juice out of it. I don't really know what's going on. Hi. Can I touch that?
Go ahead. Press the thing. Nothing bad will happen. I promise.
Okay.
See? I told you nothing bad would happen.
Okay. Sure. I'll take it. You... Okay. Cool. Nothing bad ever happens to me in these games. Apparently. Well, it looks like I've got two... Well, I can open this. Banban, are you here? Banban, hello? Reorder. Oh. Oh no, jumping puzzle. What am I... Oh, goodbye. Is this... What am I doing? Ha! I love that. Oh, you're joking. That knocks me off. Where am I? What is the end goal here? I love jumping between things, but I can just do that normally? Where am I trying to go? I don't really know. I don't know what the puzzle is here. Okay, problem solved. I did it. I got the key. That was cool. I actually quite enjoyed that. I'm gonna do it back. Oh! Whoops. I wanted to try. Okay, so I got the key card for the door next to me. It's like orange or whatever the fuck. That was kind of cool. I quite liked that puzzle. It wasn't really a puzzle, more like a movement thing, but I quite like myself some movement in video games, even if it's more to be desired. Really? Did I not get the keycard for that? Oh well. We go up a bit. Oh yeah, because this bodes well. Oh, I'm here. Yo, I made it. Yo, Banban, where are you? I pressed the thing. I mean, I did the thing, right? So I can leave. Go back to the center. I pressed the switch. I think that I'm gonna get the scepter and then I'm gonna run and then there's gonna be something bad that happens. And then it leads into chapter 7. I would assume. I don't really know. Can you shut your ass up? Alright. I don't know what that extra door was, I'll be completely honest. Seems like it was, optional. I love seeing things load in. All of these Garten of Banban games feel like they have no idea who the bad guy is or who the good guy is, or, you know, they don't know what's going on in this game. Anyway, I did the thing, guys. Look, everything's open. We can open the door and leave. We can finally leave.
When I couldn't find the switch on my floor, I headed back. Figured I'd get lost trying to find you.
Now I gotcha. Is the
But
tiny
you
bird back?
did it! We can now put an end to this chaos.
Hold on. First, I need to do something.
Are you gonna open?
I don't think you'll have naughty ones to worry about soon.
You're gonna... Oh my god, you're opening his cage. He's free! Oh my god, he's free. Damn. Bro has ninja skills. Holy shit.
Let's get this over with.
Agreed. I'm gonna open the door. It's time to leave. Oh, treasure chest. Where did, like, the toad go? Where did everyone go? You know, Sheriff Toadster and Banbalina. Recharge. Oh, fuck. What does that mean? I don't like the fact that there's a recharge button.
Didn't think I'd be seeing this room again this soon. The surgeon is supposed to be in here protecting the scepter. Where'd he go?
The surgeon?
I doubt he was caught by the naughty ones. Everything would be in shambles if he was.
I bet he's in the chest.
Well, we can only look for him if we have the scepter.
Oh, I was gonna say all behind. Okay. Can we open What are we doing? How do we...
It seems eerily simple to just click the eject button. Are we sure we want to press it?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, who the fuck was, like, what did I just hear? What have you done? What did you do? The lights are turning off. Oh shit, okay, yeah, the scepter's actually just in there.
The scepter. It's missing a piece.
What?
That's not good.
Why am I not surprised? Let's be completely honest. Can we grab it though? Oh. Behind you? He's right behind us.
So, this is where the key to Bind Prison was stored away. Impressive work. All switches activated,
Can I grab
the
it?
big door opened, and the treasure ready to be plundered. I fear this is the part where I come in and take all of your hard work for myself.
Can I just take it? Can
I can sense I'm not the only one in this room that's good at this. Consider it a small part of the payback for what was done to me. Plus,
I don't know
I
what's
need to
going
make
on.
sure history doesn't repeat itself.
What's going on?
We had no choice. They were going to destroy us all.
You did have a choice, and you chose wrong.
What's going on?
Where are the sheriff and the surgeon? Surely me coming in here and taking the scepter wasn't part of your grand plan.
What the fuck?
I don't know where they are.
I'll tell you, they're hiding like the cowards you all are.
I think that is also
But
true.
I'll find them, and all will pay.
What about me?
Seems that scepter is incomplete too. Are you going to tell me where the missing piece is, or am I going to have to eat your pet kitty?
Is that me or is that Nap Nap?
You won't be doing any of that.
Attack,
Forget
drone!
what happened between us
Oh
before.
shit.
You
They're
know
friends.
you've always been my friend.
They're friends.
But what are friends for if not for times like these?
They're making up. Oh. What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? Oh. What did you do, Banban? Bro's like a big fuck off spider on my drone. Kill him!
Run!
Where? Where? This way? Okay. The gang is certainly here. Yes. I ran into the wall. Yeah, this is the big chase sequence at the end of the chapter. Of course it is. You know, there's always a big chase sequence at the end of a chapter. I just hope I'm running fast enough for whatever's behind Banban to not catch me. Why am I working together with these two? Like, what's going on? Why am I working with people now? I don't even know why I'm here. I guess we're jumping, or what's going on? I'm going this way. No.
I don't think I could go.
We're not jumping?
What do you mean?
I want to go this way.
You wouldn't understand. They appreciate my
What's going on?
joke.
You know who else has a big chasing at the end of the
Who's
chapter? Don't know. The naughty one.
This is my one chance
Really?
to have an audience. And I am going to take it! Goodbye!
He's dead. Poppy playtime. Yeah, this game was oh, he died! He's dead! This game was inspired by Poppy Playtime. Obviously, I bet my mom got him. Oh. Hey, Banban, you might want to step on this thing.
And this is where they realized that everything they have worked so hard for was all for nothing. Both of you will be a fine addition to my army. Together and under my command, we will finish what the Queen couldn't.
I'll hold them off.
Okay. Good luck.
Look for the surgeon.
Okay. Okay, bye. You sure you... Okay. Okay. And there it is. I'm done. Poppy playtime. Poppy playtime. Plot twist is Severed Head falls down on you. I would hope not. I think this guy's the surgeon. So they Garten of Banban Chapter 6 or Garten of Banban 6. That was, you know, a 2-hour game. I got stuck a couple times. But it is what it is. Crazy. I did it. I win. I won the video game. I don't know when I'll play Chapter 7 or number 7 or whatever the fuck. Number 7 is the earliest one? Fish? No way. For a game up. Yeah. But I'm ending today. At some point I will play 7. I don't know whether it will be on Wednesday because I don't have anything to do on Wednesday, or it might be part of my 24-hour stream on the 30th. So stay tuned for that. But I will catch you guys tomorrow for some Resident Evil 6 with Nuki. Bye-byes.